Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vote and create wealth from within. Hey, what's going on, family? What's going on? I came back here real quickly, okay? Let me go ahead and get started on my other platform real quick. I'll greet everybody at the same time. What is going on, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube? What is going on, cousins? I'm going to be here really short, sweet, straight to the beat, okay? I want to ask, if you don't mind, okay, sharing this with somebody, whether it's your first time here or you just spinning the block and you always come chill out with your girl, Dr. T. I'm always coming by with hot topics, hot products, off the press education, what's coming, the whole 9 yards. That's not what I'm here for today. I have made a video that I have been playing for the last couple of days, I think since yesterday, where I was saying a final goodbye, farewell to a lot of these products and services that I have been offering. It's just time for me to get some rest and some time for me to do some behind the things scene, looking to work with specific people, help them get to where they need to get to, and then, go on into other endeavors. So I wanted to say that first and foremost. I'm breaking my own rule here, okay? I want to say thank you to all of those who have sent me messages. Thank you to all of those who have left me comments. Thank you to all of you beautiful souls who have emailed and text message. I got one in particular from a sister that just choked me up. For real. I want to say shout out to you all. I really do care and appreciate, the time that we have spent, especially in this online space, as a cousin, because that's what I consider you as. You are a family member to me. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for the time that we have spent. Anything that I have, invested into your life that you are now receiving fruit from. And likewise, things that you have invested into my life, whether you know it or not. Okay. I wanted to say thank you. I have to be real clear, even with all of that, because like I said, I received the emails, I received the texts, I read the comments, and I greatly appreciate you guys. And I mean this with all sincerity. Like there's times and seasons where you just have to move differently. That's what I'll say. So as much as I love to come here and serve y'all, as much as I love to spend time with y'all and help y'all get on your feet, that season in my life is just over with. Okay. It's just over with. And I know some of you guys were not expecting that, and you guys were not ready for that. And to be honest with you, I have been guilted to stay in a place that I probably overgrown a very long time ago. Because, I care about y'all. And sometimes your heart can be deceitfully wicked. That's what the good books say. We be thinking we doing it for the right reasons, but we disobeying, or we're not moving forward into purpose. And we're always supposed to be moving. To everything under the sun, there is a time and a season. a time to plant, and then there's a time to pluck. Time to be happy, then there's a time to be sad. Time to reap, and there's a time to sow. Time to laugh, and there's a time to cry. To everything under the sun, there is a time and a season. And my season is up. And like I said, I would love, 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 because I do love serving y'all. To stay here with y'all and to, do what I've been doing, but that would keep me stagnant. And in order to become 100%, you got to go hang with 100%ers. Okay. And then when it's time for me to level up to 150%, I have to go and switch, posture and go hang with the 150%ers so that I can always reach back to the ones that are still trying to obtain, the next percentage. I can reach back to them and effectively help them out. So with that being said, I'm breaking my own rule on here. A lot of people emailed and commented, man, I wish that I could have got in on this. Oh, please, don't leave us, And like I said, one literally brought me to tears. I'm not going to lie, because you don't know the impact that you have on people that may never say anything. And there was a young lady who's taken a lot of information that I have given to her. And started helping other people in her community, like in a major way. And it was a beautiful thing to see. Okay. So I am only here for just a quick second. I want to make a public service announcement. Um, Whenever I do these sales or discounts, everybody and their mom will be trying to get in on them. And because there's so many different ones that I offer, I'm not going to put that work on my VA. Hey, go over here and get transportation. Go get land banking. Go get this one. Go get Gov Money. Go get that. So in every description of my video, I say, give me at least 3 to 5 days to get your information to you, because there's also different payment methods involved. Some people are paying using Zelle. Some people are paying using Cash App. Some people are paying using Venmo. Okay. So you're going to always get whatever you order from me. You're going to always get whatever you order from me. Okay. In the middle of lots of things that you don't even know about. Some of you guys do. And I've said that openly here several times, just because I have nothing to hide and I'm very transparent. If I say something, that settles it. If I can't get to it right at the time, then I'm always let you know, hey, we're going to get to it, but this is what's going on. Okay. And I've been very open with all my cousins here, to let you know that after the funeral, there's a bunch of other stuff that comes with that. And because I'm not at liberty to just share some things openly, then I'll just leave it right there. Okay. When somebody passes away, there's things that you have to move out or things that you have to move around. Everything shifts. So you have to try to live life after their death. And so we're still dealing with some of those things. Okay. But in the meantime, in between time, y'all still getting served. Literally, I was still training and doing trainings a day before my grandmother's funeral. Literally. So I'm always going to show up. With that being said, you have nothing to worry about. Anything that you purchase from me, you definitely want to make sure you add your email address to it. Okay. If I don't have no email address, I don't have nowhere to send this. And I have no way of contacting you, especially like if you new or something like that, and I don't have your email and I can't put your Cash App or your Venmo, username to a email, then, that just delays the time. But I always put my contact information on here. Email, phone number. After those days have passed by, you are more than welcome to call and just say, hey, did I get my email? It may end up in your spam box, whatever the case may be, but I'm always take care of y'all. So with that being said, that's 14 minutes of my little time that I have. What I did tell a couple people when I responded back to them, via text message. And, some people called as well. And like I said, I love y'all. But I'm breaking my own rule. I'm going to go over everything that I have, and then that's going to be it. And I'm saying that in the most humblest way. I know people will come back days later, like, oh, I didn't see this. I'm sorry. I have to stand 10 toes down on that this time. Because, like I said, if I keep on, you know, bending, okay, if I keep on staying stagnant, that's just basically what I'll call it, okay? I have an assignment to help people make millions of dollars. I have an assignment to help people make millions of dollars, not just so that they can have millions of dollars. For the most part, those of you who follow me know what the mission and the mandate is, okay? I do got some stuff, I love to come by here and share with y'all, put y'all up on game about what these evildoers are out here doing. I love to do that, okay? And whenever I have time to do so, I still will. But as far as the lives and coming out and, hey, this is where you can go get money, and hey, this is what you can do to make money and all of that stuff, it's a lot of time being invested into that, hours, okay? And me trying to get the people to get on board so that they can literally do something um, more than what we've been doing, so that we don't suffer the way we have been suffering. But again, time is up on that, and I will not take that back. So I want to thank y'all for the kind words, and I want to thank y'all for all the, you know, heartfelt, very heartfelt. I feel you, but I have to be stern and firm on this. And if it's meant for us to cross paths later on down the line, then it will be. If it's meant for me to build you something because you failed to build, or you failed to take it serious, then that'll be the situation too. Okay. But welcome and hello to everybody that's just coming in. Um, I'm not going to be here long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over everything that I have this final time. So for those who say, I didn't get in, oh, I hate to see you go, please could you give us an opportunity? Don't go. This is your opportunity, okay? I'm gonna go over everything, and it's quite a bit. Okay? It's quite a bit. So if you want it, get it. I'm not doing the lives anymore. I'm not doing any of that. Solely focused working on marketing for business owners, and funding for sure. Um, and the best way that I can say this, I'll be having to stop and think before I say stuff, because I'm a straight shooter, and some stuff can get me in trouble. But I don't have no problem going into their fields and into their secret places where these riches have been hidden. I don't have a problem. And I need some other people to go with me for the task at hand. That's just how I'll say that. That's the best way I can say that. Read in between the lines if you can. I'm on an assignment. It's a heist. It's not a illegal heist. It's a spiritual heist that I have been given, granted access to go into the enemy's camp and take back what has been taken from us, spiritually speaking. So with that being said, first things I have are all low ticket products. I'm going to start from $47 to $97. Okay. Got about 15 of those. If I can give a little commentary about what each one entails, then I will. Okay. First things first, Gov Money 1.0 and 2.0. I am a government contracting specialist. All roads lead to government contract. Everything I do leads to government contracting. And that is one of the biggest areas that I am going to be focusing on. That's funding. Okay. Going into local communities and finding funding for small business owners, putting them up on game, chamber of commerce type activities where you have a group of small business owners who need more money, who need more funding to scale their business, their nonprofits, different things of that sort, in the government contracting space. So All roads lead to government contracts when it comes to me. I'm going to tell you, if you want to build generational wealth, that's the way that you can build it. And it don't even take long. Okay, it doesn't even take long. I've showed you guys how now even ChatGPT can literally help you go find these government contracts. When I got into the government contracting arena or sector, you had to do research. And I don't mind doing research, especially when they pay me real good. This is not slave wages, employee wages, or employee paychecks. This is where you provide a service to the government and you charge them what you want. If you tell them that your fee for editing a 60-second video is $500 an hour, then that's what your fee is. You don't receive what they say will give you. They say the contract is worth $250,000. How much would you charge me? If you're gonna charge them $250,000, then it'll be $250,000 for your services if that's the way you charge. But if you want to say, hey, I will do it for $200,000, they'll love all of that because you save them time. They don't have time to go get these products and services, and you save them money, which are both bonuses and pluses in when it comes to government contracting. It's not hard, it's just different. And once you learn how to contract with the government, you can hold multiple contracts at one time. You can literally go rent cars for the government. You can literally go find hotels for the army to have their events, little stuff like that. Locate Airbnbs for the migrants that don't have a place to stay and need temporary shelter. So many different things you could do. So government contract 1.0, there is so much sauce in this workshop by itself. So much sauce. And I tell you, I went overboard. This was one of those workshops that I literally had to go to sleep after I got through doing it because I had poured out so much in this workshop. It was full. People was like, look, we're about to vomit over here. Okay. But it was well delivered and well received because the people literally took the information and ran a bunch of plays. If you go look on my wall on Facebook and you just type in Tawana World's 25,000, it'll show you how many of the people took the information just out of that workshop and got $25,000 richer. The least I seen someone get from running that play was $12K. I dropped funding information, business credit, all kind of stuff in the government 1.0. And then I followed it back up with a whole nother 3 to 4 hour workshop on Gov Money 2.0, which is all about disaster relief. There is hurricanes, all kind of stuff that is happening. There is people still in California. They have trillions available in California. Now, does that mean you have to get up and go to California? It does not. But if it required for you to go and they willing to pay you $75,000 plus your food and all of that, then go by all means necessary. But it doesn't require for you to do that. I give you all the ways to get money from your local, your state, your universities, your police departments, all of these state parks. All of these people got money. Okay, all of them got money for you. I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to set yourself up in the SAMS registration. We walk you through that whole entire step. So now that you are a federal contractor, you have the $1 trillion opportunities come through the federal contracting. You can get 250,000 on the local level and up to 500,000 on the state level. And then your little locality, your little municipalities, they'll give you $10,000 every single month for a little bit of nothing. So I have those workshops. It's 2 of them for the price of 1. Okay. $97. If you want that, put a 1 in the chat. I'm going to go over everything that I have. If you get it, then run it up. If you miss it, then you missed out. Okay. Respectfully, don't email me. Don't text me. Don't call me. Don't comment and say, can you have opportunity? Everything that I have that I am saying or stating for the final, it doesn't matter what your excuse is. If you miss out, you miss out. Okay. I have elderly people in the government contracting space that have gone on to do very well. One of them in particular won her first 2 contracts in 30 days. And that was just for 2 colleges. One was a 4-year contract. So for 4 years, she know her money was guaranteed to come on through the chute. Okay. And she won them in 2 different states. One in New Hudson or New Jersey, New Hudson, somewhere up in New York, and then the other one was in Texas for universities. It is simplistic to do, and it is the easiest way to get the highest paying clients. You do not have to be out here scrapping for scraps and saying, hey, here's a sign, do you want to buy my? No, whatever skill, whatever expertise. They pay for haircuts. If you a barber, they pay for tattoos, they pay for CBD, they pay for hotel rental space. They pay for vehicles. They pay for clothes, for shoes. They pay for canned too. As a matter of fact, let me go here. Does she have to have any upfront money? No, you don't have upfront money for government contracts. Now, there are some contracts where they will say, hey, we want this job performed, and then we'll pay you in 30 days. But you don't have to have money upfront to contract with the government. Mm-mm. Purchase orders, you don't have your money up front. What people do is they will go get and use their business credit. If they say this is a $250,000 contract, could you, get the products and then we'll pay you in 30 days. If you have business credit, then absolutely you can get the product. But even if you don't have the business credit, there's something called factoring. As soon as you get that little paper saying that you're going to get the contract, you can factor and get all of that money given to you in advance to go and get the products for them. And then the government will pay them back in 30 days. They will charge you a fee, okay, to factor the money. But you don't need that. So that's $97 for the Gov Money 1.0 and 2.0 if you want to really build generational wealth. Here is your Willy Wonka ticket. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you want that. It's $97. We got the 6-figure dispatching. You can be up and running and dispatching for somebody, CDL, non-CDL. And literally all it takes is an hour to 2 hours a day. Early bird gets the worm if you can get up early. And you can actually say, hey, I'm going to book this load for Miguel going from Florida to New York. And then when he get up there, he may need a break for about a day because he got to do a 10-hour reset. But I'm going to find him a load coming from New York back to Florida for the next day. Something simple like that. Okay. Send over their care package. It'll show you how to do all of that. And then you make your own percentage. We teach you how to add your percentage. This is for those who like to do like any type of administration work. You good on the phone because you may have to call some of the brokers and say, hey, I didn't get the care package, or here's the care package for my driver. Where they picking up at? And they tell you where they picking up at. You just relay that message. It's 1 to 2 hours a day, but you make really good money. To be honest, my husband started his transportation business not to drive, but to dispatch. Not to drive, but to dispatch. Okay. And made over $100,000 just in dispatching. This is a 6-figure side hustle, and he absolutely loves it. He teaches his clients. That's the first thing he teaches clients outside of starting up your non-CDL transportation business. It ain't just about driving behind the wheel. You can become a broker. That's a 6-figure a month. Just being a freight broker. That's called being a middleman. You connect the shippers. You the broker, so you connect the shippers with the drivers. Simple as that. Walmart may need 15 vehicles. So you go on the load board and you put those 15 vehicles up there. They may be paying you $30,000 for the 15 vehicles to transport something from Minneapolis to Minnesota. They giving you 30,000, you put it on the load board for 10,000, 15,000. If people take it, then okay, cool. If they don't take that, then you put it at 20,000 because you'll walk away with 10,000. They take the 20,000, everything is good to go. Okay, it's out of your hands at that point. So freight broker, and he teaches you all kind of ways to make money, but the dispatch game go crazy. Okay, and it doesn't require no LLC. It doesn't require no EIN to get started. Literally, it requires you to know where to go find them at. He show you where to go find them, how to get yourself started up, how to look over the load board to find the loads. I mean, something super easy. It literally takes 30 minutes to learn this. And then by tomorrow, you can be in rolling in the revenue. You get in there and you go to these certain groups where they hang out at, where they looking desperately for people to dispatch for them. Drivers drive. They don't have time to dispatch for themselves. And to be honest with you, there is a lot of Indians that have taken over in this space as the virtual call centers. And they are eating real decent every day. It used to be the Indians, especially where I've come from, that used to be on the trucks driving. But no, they're not doing that anymore. They're sitting behind in an office, in a cubicle, in the cool air or the warmth, and they are dispatching for lots of people. Lots of people. One of my husband's clients have a Indian dispatcher, pays them every Friday, and make sure that his job is just to drive and their job is to book the load. So we have that 6-figure dispatching, the whole entire setup, workshop, whole 9 yards. That's $97. All of these that I'm mentioning are $97 until I get to the $47 one. If you want that one, put a 2 in the chat. Now, let me tell y'all something, because I said all things lead to government contracting. All things lead to government contracting. You can go get a contract to dispatch for the government and not even have to worry about regular smuggler people. You can go and get a real big lucrative contract to dispatch for the government for the next 6 months, next 6 years, 5 years. You have guaranteed income because it is a contract. If the American United States government forfeit their contract, you can own this whole entire country. Of course, that's not going to happen. So this is how you ensure, no matter what is happening, jobs is quaky, they unstable right now. AI is replacing a whole bunch of stuff. But look, right up over here, y'all got to pay me. We in contract. So all roads lead to government contract. The transportation. I tell people all the time. It's a young man that came through my husband's mentorship and said that he was inspired by his mama, who started a non-CDL transportation business for her boys. And now that they mama have gone on, she has passed, he wanted to learn how to carry on the business and work, start his own transportation business, still work with his brothers and stuff, but venture out to have his own transportation business. But he was just so inspired that his mama started that for him. And I was inspired too, because most of the time it's like, yeah, my dad was a truck driver. That's how I got to know. His mama went and started it for her sons and carried it until they were old enough to carry it over. So 97 for the six-figure dispatching, 97 for the gov money or the government contract and workshop 1.0 and 2.0. That is a heck of a steal. I don't even sell the 1.0 workshop for under $497. It's just that dripping. And let me be very clear. These are workshops that have already been done. I'm no longer holding live workshops. Okay? If you're not in my mentorships and you don't get in over there, then you won't see me holding live anything. The reason why I'm giving y'all access to this for $97 is because I done already did it. I do it one time, and it's a digital asset that pays me whenever I bring it out. I'll bring it up. Okay. This is something that you get, and you get instant access to it, and you are able to start applying it immediately. Craft the currency. We just finished that up, wrapped that up. People that attended it live paid more than what I'm selling it for here today. Okay. But if you want to learn how to have $10,000 months on automation, whether you are, creating jewelry, whether you are creating clothes, whether you are selling somebody else stuff, whether you're making your own stuff. And when I say selling somebody else stuff, I'm not talking about like multi-level marketing. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I can literally take this template that I did not create. Let me share this real quick. Show y'all what I mean when I say sell somebody else stuff, okay? I can literally take, let me find me a template real quick. I could take this template right here. It's a chip bag template. Every month, somebody has a birthday. Every day, let me back that back. Every day, somebody has a birthday. I didn't create this template, but this is a template for a birthday party, for a chip bag. So I can change this if I wanted to. I can leave it as ruffles and come in here and edit this. And put a 5, go to elements, pink, 5, and find one. Let me see if I want to use a photo or a frame. I'll use this one. Okay, so I'll just put this. I want to be stupid, but I'm going to take this out, okay? Because I'm not going to play with this phone. I don't have that type of time. So I can take this 5 out. I mean, that 4 out. Insert the 5. Okay. And now this is 5th birthday party, okay? I could change the name from Dakota to Micaiah. Let me take this out. Okay, so now I can literally sell these templates. This is what I teach in Craft to Currency. Okay, if I wanted to change the color and make the color blue, boom. Okay, if I wanted to change these little characters, I can change those characters. Okay, I can change this. I can say, welcome home, baby shower. You could change these from dog prints to baby feet if it's a baby shower. Okay, I can, if I wanted to put Lay's, if I wanted to put, Pringles or whatever, I can change that out as well. I'm going to just hit the back button and put this all back like it was. Okay. So this is what I mean by when I say you can sell somebody else's stuff. Let me stop the share on that. This is also what I mean when I say you can sell somebody else's stuff. For the craft the income, I couldn't find it posted in the Facebook group. Is it there or was there email sent out? My sister, I posted it in the group. I posted it in the group like maybe 3 days ago. Make sure you go check the group because it's 100% there. Okay, it's 100% there. Now I'm gonna just off the side because you asked, but I'm pressed for time here. Okay, but I'm gonna show you real quick where it's at. Go right here to featured, and there you go. Okay, right here in the comments. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Okay, so back to what I was saying, you guys. You guys can take things like that. You guys can actually create you an image. Where is my printify? You can sell things like this, not seeing my screen. My screen was just showing. Go check the group right here in this group. Okay. This is the group that I told everybody to join to get the replay. There we go, right there. Craft the currency workshop. And then that's all the days in the comment section. Okay. It's in there. And let me stop sharing here and then show you guys other things that you can make. If that's not the group you joined, that's the group I gave during the workshop. That's the group that I gave during the workshop. So you can come over here, design a face mask. You can design these poker playing cards, all kind of things, sticker sheets, all kind of different things, toddler clothes, tumblers, doll outfits, you name it. You can come over here simply by clicking on, let me grab this little image real quick. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. It's just easier for me to do it this way. Let me just download this first page real quick. Let me take this out right here. Hold on one second. I'm going to download this real quick, and then I'm going to show y'all how easy it is. I'm not trying to do a whole bunch of demonstration, but I want to show y'all what exactly I meant when I said you can sell stuff. Current page 1, yeah, done. You can sell stuff that other people then made that you didn't have to take time to create. You don't have to take time to ship. You don't have to take time, to email customers and all of that stuff. Okay. I got it now. Thank you. I was defaulting to an old group in my Facebook group. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So over here, Printify, I can take, let's just say we're going to take, I can take this beanbag. They probably going to make me sign back in, but I click on the beanbag and then I scroll right on down here to start designing. Okay. It tells you that it's shipped from the United States. This costs $50. Okay. Plus $12.59. And it takes usually about between 1 to 7 days to receive. Okay. Hit start designing if you cool with it. Once you hit start designing, it's going to bring you to this screen right here. You're going to hit upload because I just downloaded that photo from Canva. So you hit upload. Say I just took this image. Okay. So now I have this image that I created using AI. I put it on this beanbag. I'm going to preview it to see what it looks like. I don't like the way that looks. So let me go back and edit it. We're gonna go ahead and make sure. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna blow it up like this here, so we can stay within the dimensions. And then I can add some, if I wanted to add a background color or something like that, I can make this. Let me see what it's going to look like before I just start fooling around. Okay. So now I have my mock-ups. If this is the way that I want my bean bag to look, just like this, then I'll go ahead and download these mock-ups. This is what it's going to look like in the front. And then it's going to let me see what it look like in the side. It's going to let me see what it look like, in context. And if I'm satisfied with that, I will just download the mock-ups and I can start selling this immediately. Hey, what you guys think about this new design? Would you buy it or not? Yeah, I want that, girl. That's cute. Blah, 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 blah. You can just keep on messing around with it until you're comfortable with it. Spread it out or whatever the case may be. If you liked it like that, and then you just go over here and preview. Once you hit save product over here, you ready to sell. Drop the link, download the photos, drop the link, you ready to sell. Okay. It's just that simple. So when I say selling for somebody else, that's exactly what I mean. So the craft of currency, I'll show you how to create these different items where you can make $10,000 every month religiously like clockwork. That's $97 for the replay. Okay. I have the 10 dispute letter bundle. If you looking to get certain items removed from your credit report, such as student loans, such as charge-offs, such as repossessions, evictions, bankruptcies, medical bills, personal information being miscorrect, I have a 10-page bundle that includes the top 10 things that are on every American's credit report that has bad credit. Student loans, repossessions, evictions, charge-offs, bankruptcies, medical bills, child support, check systems. You get a whole entire bundle. It's 10 downloadable dispute templates that you can apply to yourself. You literally just print them out, put your name, your address, and what item you're disputing. Put them bad boys in the mail, wait 30 days to see your results. Okay. It's just that simple. So you can have it to apply to yourself, but you can also sell it to others. Hey, how many of y'all got student loans, repossessions, medical bills, check systems, and um, charge offs? I got a bundle that I have for $97 that includes 10 of these different items. So you guys could sell this immediately. Soon as you buy it, receive it, it's ready for sale. Anything that I'm offering you is going to be ready for sale. That is $97 as well. Okay. If you want to learn about the stock and crypto market, right? If you don't want to get left behind when everything goes into a digital dollar, and wait till I show y'all what didn't happen. I don't have time to show y'all, but last night I said, wow, I have to show my cousins this. I have to show my cousins this because I've been telling y'all about this digital stuff and how the United States dollar is dying. It doesn't mean anything. I gotta let y'all see it. Okay. It's one thing to hear me say it, but I gotta let y'all see it. So if you want to learn how to get into the Bitcoin for when everything transitions, or how to pick the right stocks for those that are um, getting real rich right now on stocks, it's in the fuel and the oil and the prisons, you know, in the energy space, AI space. So AI can actually help you pick winning stocks and get paid for them. I have that stock and crypto masterclass. It is almost 8 hours, if not 8 hours, showing you from start to finish how to set up your Robinhood account, how to set up your crypto wallet. I want to say it's like 8 hours long. Okay. I want to say for sure it's like 8 hours long. Once you learn it, guess what you can do? Now you can start teaching people how to set up their stock wallet, how to use AI to help them bet on the right stocks, how to set up their crypto, okay? How to set up their blockchains, how to cash out, how to do all of this. You get all of that, okay? It's $97. Moving on along. If you have hard inquiries and you need them bad boys removed in 24 hours, I have a 24-hour hard inquiry removal. Okay. If you guys, like I said, I don't have time to kind of go over all of the receipts because we would be here longer than what I expect to be. But if you go on Facebook and you type in Tawana World's hard inquiries, you will see all the hard inquiries I have removed in a month, 30 of them to be exact. You will see other clients that had these hard inquiries removed. Why? Because we ran this play right here, 24-hour hard inquiry removal. That is $97. I have the medical courier list. It's 150 apps that you can start making bankroll from your vehicle. Okay, if that's something that you want to do, get you some extra ends. It ain't working for nobody. It's not like, oh, I gotta take a schedule. No, you work on your own time. You make what you want to make, and actually include it inside of the medical courier apps. 150 apps with the top ones that you should be registered with to start making that big old whop. You also get the 2,500 in a day play, 2,500 in a day or 2,500 in a week play. It gives you step by step what exactly to do to make 2,500, who the top medical couriers are, what they paying. Okay, this is for professional people. To be honest with you, it's for businesses. Hey, could you go pick up that from AutoZone and drop that off to me? Hey, could you pick this up from the pharmacy and take it to the patient's home? Hey, could you pick up this food and bring it to the business meeting? You know, it's really high paying clients. Okay, and this is how you can make $2,500 a day. Give you the game and the works inside of the medical courier. You can get that for $47. You also can sell that. People want to know how to make extra income. Hey, you want to learn how to make extra income up to $2,500 a week? Medical Courier is where it's at. Get rid of Lyft, get rid of Uber Eats, get rid of DoorDash, get rid of all the middle people that take your money and go make what you want when you want to and how much of it that you want to. Okay. So you can get that for $47. I have a 7,500 done for you digital products. Okay. This is 7,500 different ways to make money. If you took everything in this bundle and you literally sold it for $97 each out of the bundle, you only going to pay me $97. But I sell items out of this bundle each. Do you hear me? Each. You can make $760,000 if you sold everything in this bundle for $97. If you want to sell the whole business in a box, this is a business in a box. Okay. You can literally buy this from me and then turn around and sell it, especially for people who don't know nothing about AI and people who need to have something in the digital space for when they go ahead and crash the American system and implement a digital system. People will be prepared. That's what the name of the game is. How to be prepared. Okay. This has MRR right, master resale rights. You buy it from me, you are able to sell it immediately. Okay. You keep all the profits. You don't got to share it with nobody. This ain't no multi-level. It got planners, journals, trackers, pages, reels, and much more. We're going to start from the bottom and go all the way up to the top. Okay. If you want to learn how to get on Etsy and make a big bag with free traffic on Etsy, Mastering Pinterest to profits. People are making $100,000 on Pinterest, just pinning stuff. Okay. 13 digital planners, Etsy listing, mockup, and templates. So if you want to know how to sell on Etsy, it's all right here from you. 128 digital product mockup with the listing and the templates. You don't pay for no ad spends. You don't got to pay for nobody to come look at your stuff. You got to post the right way, and your ad got to look the right way for it to start generating lots of sales. Okay. You have 100 high definition luxury travel reels. You have 2,000 luxury travel reels. 2,000 luxury travel reels. This is for 6,000 done for you travel reels. Okay. You would literally click on this like that. And I'm going to let you see what they look like. Hold on 1 second. Let me stop the live. Stop the screen share. And then pull up this other one right here. Okay. Once you click on that, it's going to take you right on over here. It's 2,000 of these already done for you. This is all faceless digital. And you have just thousands of them. 2,000 to be exact. So if I wanted to look at this one. Okay. Imagine waking up with sales on autopilot. You can put that text on there. I'm looking for 10 women who want to have a besties, who want to travel on a budget. If you want to create or if you want to sell a travel planner, everything in this bundle you can sell by adding text to this. All I would literally do is take this, download this right here, take it over to Canva and add my text to it. Hey, join my free community of boss ladies that travel on a budget, or whatever the case may be. Hey, my moms who are, need to take time for self-care. Join my self-care community. Just by using somebody else's viral reel. This has already gone viral. People love to look at stuff. People love to be nosy. These are already, okay? They're the right size, right length to get you viral. Most people don't know. When you have a 5 to 10 second video, people have to look at it 2 or 3 times to read the text. And don't let the text come flying in like that. They're going to have to go back. So from every viewer, you get 4 to 5 views because they're going to have to go back to see what you put on there. This is how these go viral, okay? That ain't going to cost y'all nothing. Don't ever say I never gave you nothing. But this is already done for you. All of these are already done for you. It's $97. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time on that, but it's $97. I still got a whole bunch of other stuff to get to, okay? But these are already done for you. Beginner's planner, how to do faceless YouTube automation. It's a whole entire step-by-step guide. Hey, set this up, do this, add your AdSense account, how you monetize, whoop-de-whoop, blah, blah, blah. Okay, how to use Canva, the faceless reels guide, how to make money, millions of dollars, how to grow your following, to get eyes on your. This is how you make daily sales. Your marketing got to be on point. So this has already been proven. This is your marketing strategy, okay? And then you have all of these self-care planner, LinkedIn post planner, income tracker, financial tracker, daily devotional journal, daily affirmational journal, 40-week pregnancy journal. There's a lot of mamas, there's a lot of babies getting ready to be born every single day, okay? You can get the 40-week pregnancy journal right along with the, after the baby is born journal. After, the tracker, whatever the case may be. For people who want to stop smoking, how to stop smoking. Here's a detailed plan. Prayer request journal, ADHD cleaning schedule, gratitude journal for women, all kind of stuff. All of these is done for you. Literally, all you have to do is click on them. And when you click on them, all you have to do is modify them. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me let my kids get in here. Ice cream. Okay, great. I'll be with y'all in just a moment, okay? All right, so all of these, you just literally click on them. They open up in Canva. And you just put your color on it or whatever the case may be. Say I wanted to click on this self-love planner. Okay. You click on it. It's going to open up in a new page. Real simple. Okay. I'll show y'all how to do this real quick. I got to share the screen because it opened up in another page. So it's going to open up and it's going to look like this. Okay. It's going to ask me if I want to use this template. Use this template for a new design. Yes. I click on yes. Okay. This is, let me see how many pages this is. This is 25 pages long. 25 already done for you. Here's the self-love checklist. This to help people take care of themselves. Okay. It's already done for you. Mindfulness journal, help them, reflect on their week, daily reflections, the happy list, what makes them happy, they thoughts trackers, gratitude journal. It's already done. Letter of forgiveness to whoever they need to write that to, whether that's to themselves or somebody else. This is all about taking care of the inner you. There is a lot of women and men that need this, right? Just a self-care planner. And with selling them this self-care planner, you can invite them into a space or a community or a group. Say, hey, this is where we spend a whole year making sure we take care of ourselves. Every Friday is Flower Friday for us. We go buy flowers. Maybe it's take a bath Tuesday. Make sure you go sit down, unwind. So you can do different things. And this could have more people coming into your community and buying your products. Literally, all you have to do, click on that image right there. Say, for instance, you don't like that color and you want to change the color to black. Okay. You don't like that color. Say you want to change the color to some type of purple, some type of gold or brown. Okay. You can do that. Or say you just want to put a photo and we want to talk about self-care. Okay. This could be for women. This can be for men. This could be for whoever you want to make for. Okay. But you can just take something like this photo right here and add it right there. Move this up. Move this up. You can make this bigger or smaller. Like that. Put that over here. Kind of rotate it a little bit. Change the color of the text to white. Change that one to white, and boom, you ready to download, you ready to sell. It's yours. You can make it your own. You can take those out if you don't like that. You take this out if you don't like that. Now you're ready to sell. It's ready to go. Okay. Literally, that's all you have to do with these done for you. That list is 70. The list of the 7,500 digital products is $97. Okay. Y'all can get all of that. If you want any of these things, drop the ones that you want in the chat. Okay. We have the Faceless YouTube workshop. I did a whole entire boot camp. It was a 30-day boot camp on start to finish, how to set up, how to monetize, and how to scale a faceless YouTube channel in days. Okay. Not years. How to use outside sources, how to use an assistant to post the content for you, how to use an assistant to make sure you get monetized, how to use an assistant to do your thumbnails for you for the low, $2 to $3 an hour low. Okay. And you bring it in. If you want a sports channel, okay, if you wanted a cooking channel, if you wanted a self-love channel where you can sell your journals and all this other stuff, then whatever niche you want it in. If you want a gossip blog channel, okay, if you want a health channel, anything in these niches, make money online channel, they can do this, post your content for you. You never have to worry about it. You just collect the money, pay them their little fee that they charging. Go on that side, please, ma'am. Charge them their little fee that they charging. Or pay them their little fee that they charging. And yeah, you're in monetization. You're making money off of other people's content, all that type of stuff. Okay. I'll show you how to take other people's virality, crunch it up, munch it up, make it your own. Now you're viral because the algorithm already recognizes this is a viral video. I'll show you how to copycat, but copy the wrong cat. Ain't nothing wrong with copying as long as you copy the right cat. not the wrong one. That's the word I meant to say. Copying the right cat. So I'll show you how to copy others, what they have done, and then have this is a passive stream of income. This is where a lot of people are getting paid now in this space, in this era, is in the digital space. It's in the podcasting space. It's in the storytelling space. People like them crying, crime, people that in femicide and crime and all this type of stuff, making big money. If I had enough time to show you just how much money people is making and we peek in their backyard, you'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, let me get that too. But that's $97 as well. If you want to learn how to get $200,000 in funding, I have the $200,000 funding masterclass. Okay. It is a masterclass where I'll show you how to go get funded. If you don't want to get funded, this is how you can help other people get funded. And guess what? You can charge premium prices to help people get funded. I give you all the juice and the sauce and the information. I give you the contacts. I give you the script. I give you what to say, what time to call. I give you everything. So now you know how to go get the funding, not only for yourself, but for somebody else. Okay. This is the final call on all of these. I will not be back again, friends. I've only showed back up to break my own rule because of the overwhelmingness of all the calls, the texts, the emails, the comments saying, hey, please, I didn't get a chance. So if you miss it, you miss out. That's just what it is. You got to be ready to make your payment. Don't even raise your hand in the chat if you don't want to get it, okay? Don't even raise your hand in the chat if you don't want to get it. I have the $200,000 funding masterclass. That is $97. I'll show you how to go get $75,000 auto loan, how you can liquidate that, put that in your bank account. I give you all the juice and the sauce, how to run the MX play, how to have several tabs up and you hit them all at one time. I give you the hack, okay? $97. If you have student loans and they gonna come to garnish your wages, if you have student loans and they gonna come to take away your federal benefits, if you have student loans and they finna come for you, then I have a FERPA student loan removal guide. It's a FERPA student loan debt elimination. Get the debt not only removed from your credit, get the debt removed and wiped away from your account, from whatever. Okay. This goes beyond the credit because of your rights being violated. So I have the student loan FERPA elimination dispute letter. That's $97. Okay. Trade line vendor. I showed you guys $59,000 in 5 months selling trade lines. I showed y'all live and in action. If you want access to the vendor where you can add these trade lines to your own report, or you can help people get in a better position. This is what I do. I buy them wholesale, and then I just go help people get in a better position. Just share it with you guys, and y'all can go look through my wall. I just shared that my client, she got points for a CPN. If you don't know what that is, go figure it out, friends. Okay. She used a CPN and she wanted to build a credit score on the CPN. So with just one account being added, one trade line being added, her score went to a 701. She does not have to show any documentation going into any dealership, going into any place to rent no apartment. You don't even got to show documentation as far as proof of income and all of that type of stuff, what you make and how much. No, your credit report tells it all. Credit report says, hey, somebody else has lent this person some money and they've been having it for 5 years. That's what a trade line is. It's a seasoned trade line. They gave me 50,000 in 2020. It's 2025. I have had it for 5 years. It has reported every single month for the last 5 years in good standing. Now, all my history is going to be added to your credit report. So now exactly what they see on my credit report, they see on your credit report, which helps you get funding, what helps you get approvals, what help you get new homes. This is, without me saying too much, this is the way that a bunch of my cousins is moving because their own personal credit is too jacked up. Okay. You get access to that trade line vendor for $97. Credit sweep hack. I've just literally added 3 additional credit sweep hacks on top of the one. You can have all 3 for $97. This is a way to sweep your credit. A lot of people are doing it so that they can go get funding fast. That's the name of the game. Sweep your credit. That means take all the negative hard inquiries, late payments, all the negative accounts that when you go in to go get funding, bankers don't want to see. It's a sweep. It's a second chance for you to get your credit all the way together in 7 days or less. Some people are getting their results back in 3 days. I got to be very strict when I say this. The place that is actually getting the debts deleted is not the credit bureau, it is the big dogs. And unfortunately, Donald Trump came for this particular facility. It helps the consumers. Right now, they paused. So what was supposed to take place in March will now take place in July. You literally have a small window of opportunity left to go get your credit swept. Credit is going to be so intricate in this next level, not money, credit. Okay. So I have the credit sweep hack. It is $97. I have the boss vendors list. This is if you want to do, like drop shipping. These are USA made vendors. They ship here. If they are not in the United States, they do not charge tariff prices. Okay. They have been vetted, fully vetted. You want to sell jewelry, you want to sell clothes, you want to sell purses. I'm talking about name brand. Y'all know it was already viral on TikTok that they exposed how America buy this stuff for $2 and $3 and then turn around and sell it to y'all for a big bag. Well, now you have direct access to these vendors. They have celebrity hair, eyelashes, nails, sweaters, bomber jackets, sweatsuits, tennis shoes. I mean, you name it, all name brand, Michael Kors, Fenty bathing suit, matching bathing suit, all kind of stuff that these cousins of mine be out here in these shopping streets spending their money on. Okay. So I have the boss vendors list. That is $47. And last but never least, in my low ticket, I have the land banking workshop. Okay. The land banking workshop is going to show you how to go buy you some land for $100, $300, $500, $1,200. That's already doubled, if not tripled, the value of what you would pay. So if you went and bought land for $300, that is already valued at $1,800. And guess what? Your profit on that is already more, way more than what you paid. That's a 4 to 5x return on your $300. If it is already valued at $1,800 and you paid $300, you $1,500 up. Take that $1,500, go buy some more land, rinse, wash, and repeat. You can just do that 4 or 5 times a month and make you $10,000. Okay, using somebody else's money. You can actually go buy a house for under $1,000, right? Fix that bad boy up using business credit. And now you can sell it or you can lease it or rent it out. Okay. You can turn around and sell it. Hey, I bought it for $1,000. I put maybe $2,000 in business funding in it. I can turn around and sell it for $90,000 as is. I can sell it for $120,000, right? So you have a major return on your investment. Okay, I'll show you how to find the houses, find the land. Same thing with the land. You can sell the land. You can buy it for $500 and sell that land for $10,000, and then let people make payments to give you passive income. Put a deposit down and then make payments on the land until you paid it off. Then I'll give you the title deed. But this is how you set yourself up to have passive income. You can sell it through flipping. Okay. I signed up for that. I forgot to add my email in the Venmo, so I just sent you. Okay, cool. So yeah, you're able to flip this land. You're able to scale it, sit on it, hold it. It always appreciates. You're not gonna lose no money when it comes to land. So I have the entire workshop that I did. Okay. I hosted this workshop. This is another workshop that is 3 to 4 hours long. Majority of them are. Okay. So, 1 or 2 fluff. sugar stuff. This is real deep. Hey, this is where you need to go. This is how you can determine if this is a property you want to get, if it has water, if it has power lines. I show you all of that, okay? How to bid and win the bid, how you can actually go buy you some land like tonight. Using the information, you can buy land every single day. You can win, and you can have your whole land flipping business, and you buy it for really, really cheap. So I have that for $97. Those are the last low tickets that I have. You guys want any of those items, let me know in the chat. And I do not have time to go over all of them. You will have to catch the replay. If there is a replay, by the time I get to it to take it down, you might be able to see the replay one time. Okay. But that's all I have in the low ticket space. Next, I have the credit business in a box. This is a whole entire done for you credit business in a box. If you want to know what all it entails, I shared it on like the last live. I actually gave you a visual demonstration. It is fully loaded with all the dispute templates that you ever need, based on consumer law, how to read your credit score, how to sue the creditors if they ever play with your top, how to market it. All that stuff is already done for you. You already have some ebooks and some guides in there that you can sell. The 24-hour hard inquiry removal is also in there. What else? Building business credit from scratch, that's in there. A do it yourself, how to dispute, workbook and guide, that is in there. There was a couple other e-guides and books that you can actually sell and just download. They ready for your download. You can sell those. Okay. Your email marketing, all of that stuff is already done for you. Your banner, how to set up a website to start selling this stuff, whether that's on beacons or stands. It already has your mock-ups. All you got to do is what you see me do over there in Canva. Drag a photo from the left to the right, insert it, boom, you're done. Okay, make it your own. Everything has been done for you. This is only for 2 people, like I stated in the last one. If you either want the credit business in a box and the marketing mastery business in a box, I am only going to allow 2 people to get that for $250. It is originally $497. I cannot sell it for lesser than $497. If you purchase this business in a box, you can't sell it for lesser than $497. What you can do is you can give a discount, or you can put your own money up with it. Okay, that's why only 2 people can get it. If you do want it for more than $250, you're welcome to get it. The whole entire business in a box is one hell of a $497 investment. You will make your money back times 50,000 over and over and over on rinse, wash, and repeat. Right now, more than ever, people need help with credit. First of all, the student loans going into default jacked them up severely. They need help with credit. You are sitting on $1 million gold mine when you tap into the credit. Okay. So I will allow you to get the whole entire business in a box. It is fully loaded. There ain't nothing that you don't need. One whole side is dedicated to informing you, educating you. The other side, it even shows you how to make 5 additional streams of income from just that one business in a box. How to offer it as a course, how to create your own community, sell it in your community. Everything you need is in there. Okay. So as the marketing mastery. Now this has over maybe 5 or 6,000 different ways to scale, make $100,000 months just using marketing. We would think that we'd have to get out there and ask somebody, hey, would you like to buy my stuff? Would you want to buy my brand? Do you like my brand? We don't have to say that. We can literally post something as small or as simple as, where did that just go? I think I just saw it. Hold on a second. It's over here. We can post something, and it's all about marketing. Okay. I can post something like this on my story. Hey, I sold a $7 PDF teaching moms how to get their toddlers to eat vegetables. Over 6,200 copies already sold, and AI did 90% of the work. Who would like to know more? Comment the word PDF down in the comments. So now these people comment PDF because they want to know. And now I'll sell them my $7 PDF that I just sold. That's a marketing strategy most people wouldn't even recognize. They'd be like, hey, anybody want to get a PDF that helps. No, I'll just put, I created a $7 PDF that helps my toddler eat vegetables, or helps moms who have toddlers eat vegetables and actually enjoy them. You know how many mamas want their kids to eat fruits and vegetables and them kids hate it? Like they do anything, pay anything to help them solve that problem. That's a problem. So marketing like that, your messaging is all that marketing really is. What are you saying? Can people make out exactly what you're saying from start to finish? Do they understand what you're saying in the beginning? And then what is the call to action? The call to action is comment the word PDF in the comment. Okay. So I have both of those, credit business in a box and marketing mastery in a box, which you definitely gonna need if you have any type of digital products. And I literally have 10 minutes left. So now that's the low tickets that I have, those two business in a box. It's only two spots, so I don't expect them to last at all, especially for that type of price. Okay, I'm gonna match you. You're gonna put 250, the greater of it. I'm gonna put 247. That's gonna make it 497. Um, so mentorships. I am opening up one-on-one mentorship for 3 months to 3 people. You want me to help you, work with you individually, take your business or your ideas, turn them into $1 million streams of income, then I am only working with 3 people. It is 1K. Okay. Hear me clearly when I say I don't coach nobody one on one. You have to be a part of my mentorship for me to coach you. And that's a 5K. But there were people in my comments, in my inbox, and all of that saying, hey, I would just love to be able to, before you go, like, is there a way I could do consulting with you or some type of consultation? How can I stay in contact? I really need you. Here's 3 spots that I opened up for one-on-one mentorship for a whole entire 90 days, where I'm going to show you how to take your business from scratch or from startup, newly startup, how to scale it, right? So that you buy back your time while you make more money, working smarter and not harder. Okay. Step by step, what I'm doing, what I have done. If you need funnels, I got all of that stuff for you. Your marketing, all of that stuff, I'm going to really lay down and show you exactly how to get there step by step. Okay. That is a one-on-one mentorship. I am only taking 3. I don't ever think that I will open it up, especially for something like this at this price point. But I heard y'all. And so that's why I said I'm breaking my own rules with this. I heard you. Here's an opportunity. That is 1K. The Gov Money, if you want to do the 16-week live Gov Money workshop, where we are only focusing on disaster relief contracts and these top 5 selling products that the government is buying right now using the middleman method. I don't want to own the contract. I want to manage the contract, and my management is going to be making sure Julio get paid, who's going to do the work. That's the middleman. Julio does the work. The government is happy because Julio done the work. Julio is happy because he done got paid a very lucrative amount of money to do a service or a work for the government. And I'm going to be happy because I connected the government to Julio and I got paid very lucratively to do so. Okay. Inside of the Gov Money workshop, you can, that's what I'm going to say. I'm not, you are going to, because I can't force anybody to do anything. But you will be so knowledgeable in 2 weeks that you can go out and get your first contract. The goal and the guarantee in this mentorship, this live mentorship, is for you to secure your first contract within 90 days of this program. 16 weeks, but within 2 weeks to 90 days, you have your first contract. Okay, guaranteed. We have the Let's Do Kingdom. That's everything kingdom. That's building land, building together land ideas, real estate, trust, becoming your own bank, give you access to those who can set up you foundational insurance policies to fund the trust. How to set that up so that there's never any feud or friction after you pass away. that, your family's breaking apart and stuff because of the funeral and greed and all of this stuff. No, we set that up with a trust. Also nonprofit organizations, how to get free monies, how to get any event paid for with Starbucks, with Olive Garden, all these different people donating and giving you monies and resources because you are in the nonprofit sector. Okay. So I have Let's Do Kingdom. We just mentioned funding, and not just the funding that I've been coming by here dropping on y'all. I'm talking about another type of funding, okay? And how AI will help you go locate this funding right even in your backyard. So I have that. That is a 16-week live mentorship. That is also 1K. The AI automations and systems. If y'all missed the sale on that, too bad, okay? We will start with that one next Friday. Like I said, there has been some things that have transpired that just requires my attention. My camera is not on for a reason, just because A, I'm not at home right now, and B, I'm out handling some things pertaining to family that is urgent. But we start this next Friday. Hush, hush. We start this next Friday. This is where I'm going to show you how to create digital products, digital courses, how to set up everything using AI and digital, all of this stuff. Make your marketing, how you can actually become a marketer or a marketing agency with the information that I'm going to give you. It's all about marketing. How do you make sales? Marketing. How do you make sales? Marketing. Period, point blank. So I'm going to show you how to create. Then I'm going to show you how to, after you create, then I'm going to show you how to multiply. And then I'm going to show you how to scale. Okay. So we created, we set up your platforms, all of that good stuff for you. Not for you, not done for you, but with you, shall I say. We do all of that stuff with you and make sure you are very successful. That's the name of the game. And then we show you how to automate it all so you make money while you sleep. Okay. AI automations and systems. What systems will automate? If somebody, messages you, if 75 people messages you tonight, you wouldn't be able to stay up and email all 75 of them people, right? But automations will, and systems will allow you to do that. So I'll show you how to automate your whole entire business, where you can be traveling, you can be doing all the wonderful things that you love to do while still making money. You won't have to trade your time for money. So if you missed the sale on that, it is 1K for that mentorship. It is 16 weeks. Okay. 16 weeks long, strong. A lot of my clients in here are now just getting one client for $5,000, just getting one client for $10,000. I have testimonials, video testimonials of them telling their testimonies. So many people, especially they got in early. I haven't did the AI automations and systems in, I believe, over 2 years. I want to say it was 2 years. I haven't did it in 2 years. But the people who took the information ran up bags. They were doing AI photo shoots. This was when AI first, start popping out. But they were able to play ball in a major way. Inside, just learning the information, the marketing information inside of this AI automations and systems. And this is for somebody who need the mentorship. The mentorship is to hold your hand. The mentorship is to make sure that it gets done correctly, and it gets done with haste and speed. You don't have to wait 10 years. You just go over here and do this, put this in here right there, and voila, you already got it. So I'll show you how to get there faster and show you how to get there further. Become your own bank funding. If you want to pay yourself real lucrative, and anything that I have shared with you will pay you real good, real good. But I'm talking about when you want to get to that big bag, just learning a few simple tools and systems to help people get approved for funding. And you will get them approved. You will develop relationships with bankers. Hey, Michelle, this is Tawana. Got a client, credit score 720. We want to go after the 150,000 no doc. They don't go and apply on your behalf and see how much you qualify for. They just go and everything is in the kingdom. Everything is in the kingdom. I'm going to tell y'all right now, this is where I give everything inside of the Let's Do Kingdom. It's God's property. Okay. It's God's business. So I give everything, even government contracted. We're setting up LLCs. I'm teaching you everything so you can govern and rule. Okay. Not just serve, but govern and rule in that space. So, yes, everything is included in there. Becoming your own bank. This is a funding mentorship. I'm going to show you how to use systems, how to leverage other people's systems to pay you yourself very lucratively, helping people get money. That's what my role is. I help people get money. Okay. I help people get money, period, point blank. There is millions of business owners that need more money. I'm here with my cape on at the right place at the right time. Period, point blank. Why? Because people need money. The government is ripping everybody which way but the right way. And people need to know how to stay above the flow. So I'll show you how to become literally your own bank, how to pay yourself very lucratively. Um, I'll show you all of that inside of this mentorship, which is another 16-week mentorship. It is 1K. Okay. It is 1K. Books, bestsellers, and stages. This is a mentorship where I help you write your book. If you got a story to tell, you should be selling that story on stages. You should turn your microphone into millions of dollars. Okay? Even if it's a fictitious or a non-fictitious story. If you are a storyteller and you like to tell stories, they have a whole entire, they have a whole entire chat bot that you can go into that was created just for you to write your book in 24 hours. Stop waiting, boo. Stop procrastinating. Then we turn around and make that thing a bestseller in 48 hours. So within 72 hours, you can become an author and a bestseller in 72 hours. And AI will help us put this thing together, get you all the way right. Period, point blank. So I have this mentorship. I'm going to show you how to do 7-figure events from your story, how to gather your tribe from your story. These people are going to hear your story and then want to come and sit at your feet. They're going to want to come and learn from you. So now how to create in-person events, how to make 7 figures an event. You want to go on a self-care and, hey, we're going to fly out to Cabo, okay? This is how much it is. I'm only taking 12 people. It's all expenses paid. It's $10,000 per person. You get 12 people to show up. That's $120,000. Okay. And then you have something on the back end to upsell them into, whether that be your year mentorship or whatever the case may be. Okay. So I'll show you how to create 7-figure events, how to create coaching programs. I'll show you where to go get your story heard, how to start podcasts, because that is the very easiest way in 2025 to get noticed, to have brand deals. Hey, can we pay you 40,000, to just promote our brand on your channel, whatever the case may be. Promote our brand in your book. Can we have a vendor table? Can we have a booth spot, at your event? So they have brand deals that are very, very lucrative once you just start telling a story. So I have that mentorship, which is another 16-week mentorship. I'm going to show you literally how to take your words and turn them into wealth. That is 1K as well. And then I have millions off of mentorships. Okay. How to build a thriving community that is full of people that you only want to work with. They pay you monthly to only want to be in your presence. And this is how you make millions off of mentorships. Just the last couple of nights, I have showed you how my boy is doing $147,000 a month just on a mentorship. Our membership, shall I call it. It's a Netflix subscription. Okay. It's a Netflix subscription, literally. Hey, you guys can come over here for $49. Get everybody in here. Hey, you guys can join me monthly. I'm going to be dropping these gems every month for $97, whatever the case may be. However you want to price it. But it all adds up. It all adds up. Okay. So I have millions off of mentorships. This is the way that I'm going. I'll have the people that's in my group that I want in my group. We can serve one another, so forth and so on. Okay. But you can make millions of dollars. If you're doing 147,000, okay, if you're doing $147,000 a month, you already hitting a million every year. Just took my first step and bought the credit repair and wealth bundle. Thanks, Dr. T. Okay. Who is that? It's a Cat Moon 77. Shout out to you. Congratulations to you. Y'all, this is the final call, so please don't hit me up. I got to keep saying that because my cousins do that, and it keeps me in a place of stagnation. I don't think it's right or fair at all. Okay. I have served for a very long time. And in my leaving, not leaving off the platform, but just lessening my time that I spent on here, educational wise, giving y'all free game. I had a whole sister come over here the other day, get the free game that I gave, and got literally approved for $7,500. Had she not tapped in, she would have not known about the $7,500. Had she not took action, she would have never gotten the $7,500. But sis is $7,500 richer than what she was before she tapped into this live. Okay, if you think what I give you for free would do those type of will have that type of implementation on it, you're gonna twist up my words tonight, devil. Then just imagine what you'll get inside of mentorship with me. I don't hold anything back. When you show up and invest in yourself, I show up and invest in you too. Okay. Last but never least, we have Land Bankers University, where you can come and spend 16 weeks with your girl, Dr. T. This is more so like a lifetime try, but it's 16 weeks because that's all it's going to take or less for you to learn the land banking hustle. We buy houses, we use other people's money to flip them and fix them. You have access to developers, you have access to contractors. If you need your credit fixed clean for you, we already know what to do. We add trade lines. We get you ready. That's what I'm going to say without saying too much. We get you already ready to go buy land and to buy land very cheap. And then we show you all of the wonderful things that you would do with land to make passive income every single month. We show you how to buy land that is in the path of growth, because those are lands that are, you know, very lucrative when you buy land in the path of growth, but also equally as lucrative when you have the type of land where people can say, hey, I got 50 boars. Can I raise my boars on your land? They need to eat grass. Yeah. Okay. So how much would you charge me? That'll be 25,000. They can eat, leap, sleep, poop, pee, whatever you want to call it, for 12 months. Or whatever, however much I want to make the price. I'm in control of it, okay? So we go into live public auctions. We learn all kind of different details, all kinds. How to use your land as a billboard for business owners. How to make $1,500 for a 3-second, billboard slot. All kind of different things. So many, too many to name, and my time is almost up, so I ain't gonna spend a whole bunch of time there. But that land banking mentorship is $1,000 as well. And last but never least, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 done for you businesses, right? We will create it for you. We will do, if you want a digital business with digital products, a store, a community, traffic being driven into your community, then we will get you all the way together. That is a investment of $2,500. But with the 30 days, you'll have a whole business built out for you, customized for you, and ready to make money. Okay, while you sleep. We know exactly what to do to get the people in your group to you. So that is a done for you digital business in a box. I also have a done for you government contracts. I will get you all the way together. I will go ahead and do your SAMS registration, your LLC, your EIN, all the heavy lifting, and give you access to the Gov Money mentorship so you know how to keep your government contract, how to main them, how to multiply them, how to work with other people as a sub contractor to make just as much money doing less work. So I can get you all the way together, get your paperwork together, all of that great stuff. It would be $2,500 for the digital business in a box and the government contracts done for you. Both of those are done for you. If you want to get funded and you want somebody to go get some funding for you, then I have an opportunity for you. I will get you funded on the front end and the back end while getting your credit all the way together in the middle. Okay. So you won't be like, oh, I'm broke. I don't know what to do. No, you're going to know exactly what to do. Right. We're going to go get you together so that you can get funding on the front end while we are repairing your score to make it look how we want to make it look, to go to the back end and get a very, very, very big bag, which I get 10% out of that. Okay. So that's fully funded. The investment on that is $2,000. 2K 20000 I said too many zeros. So you do have option to be mentored and you know for us to do your paperwork. Find the CDFI lenders and people in your state that got money with your name on it and get your paperwork all the way together so that beyond a shadow of a doubt, they'll turn them pocketbooks loose and put the information into your bank account, which means the currency, the note, the debt. Okay. Um, and then last but never least, we have the transportation done for you, completely done for you, EIN LLC. MCDOT number. We also get you ready for funding so you can go buy your fleet. He's going to show you how to even get up and running without even owning a piece of fleet at all. How to leverage other people's time to make you money. He's going to give you the whole 9 yards, but most importantly, he's going to do the heavy lifting for you. And then we're going to additionally add in the government contracts, because I believe anybody that gets into the transportation space need to go get the big one from the government. Go ahead now. Go ahead. Get that 50,000 for one day's worth of work. Go ahead out there and get it all the way back. Okay. So I have those done for you. My husband only have 2 spots. That is a $2,000 investment. But again, it includes all of your paperwork to get you started. We also include the government contract and teaching. So that you know how to sell your services to the government for a really, really, really substantial amount of money. Um, we also get you together so that you can start driving or hiring, whatever, however, which way you want to go. You can start a whole entire coaching program, mentorship from it. Doesn't matter. We're going to do the heavy lifting and then we're going to show you how to maintain it. So that is 2 spots at 2,000. The fully funded is 2,000. Um, and then you got the done for you digital business and digital business in a box, and I will get you together with the government contracts. Okay. With that being said, if you want anything, please, please, please take advantage of it now. I'm not waiting a day late or a dollar short. I'm not waiting on nobody. And I'm not gonna say sob stories in a different disrespectful directive, because it's not. But at this point in time, if action takers are money makers, if you want this stuff, grab it up, because it will definitely be gone. Okay. And you will never ever get an opportunity to get it back at this price. You may see it later on down the road, but it's definitely going to be at a different price. With that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. Any questions for me? Any questions for me? And thank you so much, Ask Tonight. Any questions for me before I go? I will wait 30 seconds. Instagram fam, you already know what it is. If you want anything that you heard me mention, and you go ahead and hit my DM friends, because you can't see the information when I say the information is on the screen. You can't see that. So hit the DMs. I'll get you all the way together. With that being said, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time, cousins. All right, I don't see any questions over here, so I assume there are none. I love y'all. There's nothing you can do about it, and I will definitely see you guys on the next one.